Because of you, families stayed connected. In Honduras, hundreds of families live separated from their children in juvenile detention centers. For many mothers, grandmothers, and caregivers, visiting a child is not simply a matter of showing up. It is a matter of transportation they cannot afford. Hours of travel, time away from work, all while leaving other children at home. Some are overcoming health challenges of their own. Some wonder if they will ever be able to visit at all. But because of this community and members like you, families are able to be together. Over the past several weeks, through Restore the Circle, families traveled to Sagrado Corazón de María, CPI El Carmen, CPI Jalteva, and Nuevo Jalteva to spend precious time with the young people they love. However, what happened during those visits was about far more than transportation. It was about connection. It was about belonging. It was about reminding young people and their families that they are not alone. Because of your generosity, an aunt battling cancer was able to make the journey to visit her niece for a third time, the only family she has. Several mothers visited their children for the first time since their detention. 2 young women in detention were able to spend Mother's Day with their own daughters. Families who had been separated for weeks and months were able to hold each other, cry, laugh, and talk again. Moments like this remind us that family connection is not just a privilege, it is essential. Throughout these gatherings, families shared meals, played games, listened to poems and songs prepared by our youth. They were able to celebrate Mother's Day together. They also received the Restore the Circle cards written by supporters like you. Simple messages, words of encouragement, reminders that someone cares. Many mothers told us those cards moved them to tears. One mother said, "This message is from you. Thank you." Another shared, "I didn't know today would be this beautiful." And another simply said, "Thank you for remembering mothers." These moments may seem small, but for families living through separation, they mean everything. They remain mothers, fathers, grandparents, siblings, aunts, and caregivers that they are not forgotten. They remind young people that they still belong to a family that believes in them. And they remind all of us that lasting change begins with connection. Thank you for helping families stay connected and making these visits possible. Thank you for sending messages of encouragement and believing that families matter. Because of you, hope traveled across Honduras. Because of you, Restore the Circle became more than a program. It became an expression of love. Thank you for restoring the circle.